Hey guys. So I have been holding this back from people for a long time. I am going to reveal the pizza calculator spreadsheet today. So, before I do that, I'm going to tell you the story that I have been telling my students for years to kind of introduce scatter plots and tell them how you can use scatter plots in real life. So years ago, my mom had a birthday party for my dad, and she ordered way too many pizzas. Something like 28 pizzas for 50 people. It's crazy. So we spent about an hour packing up pizzas afterward. We were giving away pizza, we were packing it up and putting it in the freezer. And I was about 20 years old, I think, studying engineering in college, and I was kind of at the height of my nerdiness. And so I said to my mom, Mom, there's got to be a better way. There are calculations and things that could go into this. This shouldn't be a guessing game. There's got to be a better way. So I did what any normal person would do. I started going to different parties and keeping track of how much pizza was eaten at those parties. I kept track of how many people were at the parties and how many slices of pizza were eaten. This had nothing to do with area of pizza eaten. It had nothing to do with thickness of the slice. It had nothing to do really. There's one thing I was looking at. It was how many people are at a party and how many slices did we eat. And so I don't know how many points, I don't know, data points, parties, cool people call them. I call them data points. I don't know how many data points I attended until I figured out how much pizza was eaten by a certain number of people. But I eventually came to put together a list of values for up to 100 people. I don't think I attended a party with 100 people. I think I extrapolated this. I don't know what the biggest party was, but I just saw patterns and I said, you know what, this is really the average of what people eat. So the spreadsheet works on averages. There's no algorithm behind it. So I will reveal that spreadsheet now. Oh, by the way, I wore my orange shirt for pizza calculator revealing. So let me switch over to the pizza calculator and show that. Whoa, look at all those values. This is incredible. A lot of work must have gone into this. Wow. Wow, look at all those values that can be used to accurately predict pizza eating up to 100 people. Incredible. So there it is. If you ever want to know how much pizza will be eaten at a party, you can consult this video and see for yourself. The spreadsheet works best when there is other food at a party. So if it's an all-you-can-eat situation, it may be a little bit off. You may want to estimate a little bit higher. So a couple quick stories. First of all, it has really never been beaten. It seems to work every time, which it sounds like bragging, but to somebody with a scatter plot that accurately predicts, it's just saying, here's all the data, and it seems to work so far. So one time I predicted for about 100 people an all-you-can-eat situation with all teenagers. And that's kind of hard to predict. There was no other food there. So I did not use the value of 1 3/4 slices per person. I think I said, no, that's not going to work. If it's all you can eat and there's no other food there, I think we're going to have to look at it as a single individual person eating up to about 3 slices, which is what one guest would eat. So I did accurately predict that. The kids ended up eating about 296 slices, which was pretty crazy. And then there was one time that it did get beaten But that was a situation where we weren't sure how many people would show up. And so we had, unfortunately, not enough pizza. But also, if the number of people had shown up that we predicted, it would have worked. So, I mean, if you don't know how many people are going to show up, then it doesn't really come down to the spreadsheet. It comes down to accurately predicting who's going to come. So, there it is, the pizza calculator. Feel free to edit the values if you want. It's up for grabs now. Oh, and another thing is, I have told my wife. I mean, I'm half joking, but I have told her that I should start trying to get more accurate data and asking people their age and weight at parties, having them fill out a Google sheet, having them fill out a Google form, so that I can have better data. I really am only half joking. That's the only way to get it better, but social norms get in the way of that. So, anyway, I hope you guys have fun. Hopefully, you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later.